Hi guys! In today's video I'm going to be creating another Season 3 Shopkins character, and again this was requested on YouTube by the user Lindy Diddle. So for this one I'm going to dump out the clay that I'm going to be using and see if you guys, well, you'll know what it is from the title. So I'm going to be making the Suzie Sundae in white, and I'm just going to grab my little sheet here. So I guess the other version is red, but for this one I'm going to use some white clay to make the sundae cup. And I've lost some pieces when I dumped it out. Uh-oh. Well, what you'll need is a clump of white clay. This will be for the body. And oh, there it is. And two little pieces here for the hand. And they're not actually, there's no feet in this one here from what I can see. It's just the base of the sundae cup. So you'll need some white clay laid out like so, and then you'll need some pink and orange for the ice cream, and then brown for the little waffle heart that's on top. And I'll just show you guys, I made one already. Oh, and there's also a little dollop of whipped cream on the top, so I'll try not to forget about that. So there's the one that I've already made. So that is what we're going for. So I'm going to start with the white. And this might be too much clay, but I find it's better to have too much than not enough. So I'm just going to trim a little off, and we'll use the extra for the whipped cream. So I'm just going to make the base of it a little bit bigger, and then take the top and pinch it so you have something that looks like that. And what I'm going to do is just pinch near the top and make the upper part of the cup. So I have something like so. Just kind of flatten it a bit just to make it hold its shape a little bit better. So I'm going to try to keep the bottom rounder. Okay, so we have something like that. You'll have like a little dish for the top, like so, and then it's narrow and then bigger there. Now, trying to keep the bottom round, I'm just going to pinch the bottom of it just like so and kind of twist it, and you're going to make a little stem like that, and that's going to fit into the base. So I'll show you here. This one doesn't seem to want to stand very well. Alright, so I'm going to take a little round piece of clay, and I'm going to keep it as thick as I can. Taking one of my little tools, I'm just going to pop a little hole in there, and then just kind of set that right in there. So you guys might find an easier way to do this than what I'm doing, but this is just how I found it easy to make. So I'm just, as you can see, once you put the little stem in, you kind of smush it all together here, push down, and then just fiddle with it. So what I'm doing is just kind of pinching the bottom part. So we have something like so. And again, you can just kind of fiddle with it, make it as big as you want or as small as you want. And keep it as rounded as you can. Now, I do always find my first ones always seem to turn out a little bit better. I don't know why, but kind of use your tool here. There. So again, I'm not going to fiddle with it too much because if it's really warm, then the clay is just going to get really soft and it's hard to work with. So I'm going to leave the ends until the very end, or the hands here. And now what I'm going to do is work on the little ice cream scoops. So for this, I'm just going to make a little shape like that, and then just kind of go in with my tool and just make little tiny marks, just to detail it like an actual ice cream scoop, like so. So I'm going to pop one on there, and then once it's on there, you can kind of fiddle with it too. There we go, and then we'll add the orange on. And then just detail it like so. I'm just trying to keep the shape of it here. Okay, like so. And then we'll take a little bit of our leftover white, and normally for the whipped cream I just roll out a log shape, something like that, and then I'm just going to twist it on top of each other, so then you get something like that. And I'm going to pop it right on there. So our little sundae is coming together here. So I'm going to take a little piece of brown here, just kind of trim it up, and I'm going to make a heart shape. So I usually take a little shape, something like that, so then I can just make the little indent on the top. It's kind of easy just to make the heart just like so. Now I do find if you guys have tools like this, they have a bit of a pattern on it, so I'm just going to roll it right over top of the clay. And again, this clay is super soft because it's under the light and it's really warm. You can just roll it out so it gives it a little bit of a pattern there. And I'm just going to stick that. Oh, that might be too big. Let me redo that. So let's see, I'll just kind of flatten it out so it's narrow on the bottom, bigger on the top, so then you can just make a little heart shape like so. And then just lightly press a little indent in there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to try and just fix up the base here a little bit. Just like so. There we go. So happier with that there. And then we're going to go ahead and add on our little hands. So we have one at the side, or both at the side actually, but one is sticking up and the other one is like so. So there is our little sundae. Again, it's a little different than the first one I made. The first one is much better, I think, but anyways, like I said, it's super warm, so the clay is kind of soft, but what you guys can do if you find it too soft and it's easy to smush and you might get frustrated, you can just pop it in the fridge and let it stiffen up a bit, and that should help. But anyways, so once you're happy with it, go ahead and bake it at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Alright, so once I let it cool down after baking, I glazed it with some of the triple thick, and I'm still on this bottle. I should really go get some more because it is almost empty. There's still a little bit in there, but anyways, now I did go ahead and paint on the black eyes and black eyebrows, and then for the mouth I just made like a little tiny red heart. And I'm just gonna go over it a little bit just to make it a little bit darker so it's easier to see. Okay, so we have that there. So black should be dry enough that I'm going to go in and add the detail with the white. So I'm just going to wipe off my tool here. And I'm trying just to look on the paper to see where the whites are in the eye. So we have one here. And one on this side. Like so. And then just two little white dots. And there we go. So there is our little Suzie Sundae. And I think I really like this one. And I should have had this up yesterday. I believe it was National Ice Cream Day. So, but this one will be up shortly. So, or by the time you guys see it, it'll be up. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what your favorite ice cream is, because I think it would be really cool if you could customize these to all different colors of ice cream. My favorite is mint chocolate chip, so I think maybe next time if I make this, I'll put mint chocolate chip ice cream in the top. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also you can add me on Instagram. Trudie Clay is on there as well. And also on Twitter and Tumblr. So I'll leave all the information down below. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!